students. Today we are continuing our lesson 8, the Vijayanagar Empire and Bamini Kingdom. Almost half of the lesson we completed about both of the kingdoms and their founders, also the most important rulers and their contributions we studied. For example, we studied that Vijayanagar Empire and Krishnadevaraya and his contributions we studied, and also Bamini Kingdom, its founder we studied, and the important rulers like Firoz Shah Bamini and the most important Prime Minister Mahmud Gawan, his reforms, everything we studied in our last classes. Also today we are starting to comparing the administration of Vijayanagar Empire and also Bamini Kingdom. The administration and also their related as the points related as administration. Vijayanagar Empire, they believed, first itself we can study Vijayanagar Empire. Under the Vijayanagar kingdom, they believed that or considered as a king was the supreme authority. Also, they believed and considered equal to God. King equal to God. Okay. We studied it was related as our Balban's contributions related as the Sultanate period. So remember, same way they believed king was the supreme authority and considered as equal to God. The king was assisted by council of ministers or a group of ministers, the imperial council, and the imperial council comprised Nayaks, other means military chiefs, and from the provinces feudal vassals, scholars, poets, merchants, and every ambassadors from foreign kingdoms. Remember, the most important persons are appointing as and means learned persons are appointing as the council of ministers, helping or assisting the king. A group of ministers were there, and the total region was divided into provinces. The total provinces we studied Iktas under Sultanate period, no, same thing. The provinces were headed by governors. The province, each province had a governor was there. At first, the royal princes used to be appointed as governors. The royal princes were appointed as the governors, and also nobles, the feudal vassals were also appointed as governors. Highest upper class people and the highest priority groups only getting as the or appointing as the governors of provinces. And the Amaranayaka system was there. It was a major political innovation of the Vijayanagar kingdom, and the king granted a territory called Amaram. So its heads are known as Amaranayaka, and with a fixed revenue to military commanders. These military chiefs or Nayaks had to maintain a fixed number of foot soldiers, elephants and horses for the service of the state. So each Nayaks had their own smallest army was there. Any kind of or any situation of war situation was there means these all armies joined together and assisting the king. So like that way the Nayak system was followed under Vijayanagar kingdom. It was a wisest idea introduced by the Vijayanagar rulers. And their revenue system, land revenue and trade was the most important items, and one of the wealthiest kingdom in the South Indian region. Vijayanagar Empire was, we studied its capital Hampi was very finest and most important and attractive. So that's why they were very wealthiest kingdom. Land revenue and trade were the two main sources of their income. Land revenue and trade was the main sources. Land was assisted and the land revenue was fixed at 1/6 of the produce. Land revenue was paid both in cash and kind. Both in cash and kind, both ways they can give, the farmers can give the tax. And the other sources of income were property tax was there, grazing tax, excise duties, import and export duties related as their trade. Trade was very important. It was enriched by flourishing trade, foreign goods, actually like Arabian horses, Chinese silk, Sri Lankan elephants were sold in the markets. And also the main items exported, it was spices, and also from Vijayanagar Empire they exported as spices, sugar, sandalwood, cotton cloth, etc. And people had good trade relations with the Portuguese people in Goa, and the Arabs. Okay, many industries were there, like textile industry was there, mining was there, and metallurgy flourished in the Vijayanagara Empire. So remember students, their most important revenue sources are land revenue and trade. Trade become very flourished. That's why first itself I told Vijayanagara Empire was very richest or wealthiest empire. Okay, so these two important points related as administration want to study about the Vijayanagara Empire. The same things related as Bahmani kingdom, their administration, little much differences are there. King, same thing, king was the most important. Provinces, actually here the provinces they divided and called as tarafs. We studied under Sultan period, Sultanates, Iktas, and its head Iqtidars we studied, no, remembering, no. So here the provinces were known as tarafs and the head of the tarafs were known as tarafdar. Same way, king was the most important and powerful. Bahmani kingdom also followed king was the supreme authority, and he was vested with the powers of a ruler, a judge, an administrator, and a military leader. Also remembering and believing regarding as the shadow of God on earth. Like that way, here also we studied the power of the king. They believed and and followed the same way itself. And some of the things they followed and models they followed as Delhi Sultanates. The same things they followed whatever related as the Delhi Sultanates. Here also king was the supreme and the king was assisted by council of ministers. Remember, council of ministers were there. Among the council of ministers, the most important and principal minister was known as Wakil. Remember Wakil, and his authority was second only to the kings. After king, the most important persons were council of ministers. Among the council of ministers, the most or the prior occupying personality, it was known as Wakil. And he under Wakil many other ministers were there for helping or assisting the king. Different names are given there like as the Sultanate period. Just read the textbook for just for understanding only. Otherwise this much points concentrate and study, and remember the points whatever I wrote in the board, it's very important. And compare the administration and also the both the administration of Vijayanagara Empire and Bahmani kingdom. We have one more topic is here, the art and architecture of both the kingdoms, Vijayanagara and Bahmani kingdom. Next class we can continue. Okay, thank you.